We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Alan Hansen the next to bat. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for San Francisco, second baseman Alan Hansen.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Ball one. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Christian Yelich is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
No one out with a runner at second. Hit hard on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Batting third.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. Now here's the pitch. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants right fielder. Tapped down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder Michael Brantley.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
This is one of those scary streaks, because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into finding yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
And that's finally over for a strike. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first. Here's Chris Bryant now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now for Brantley, stolen base number 2 on the year now. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will wind up being a foul ball. A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back standing. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a base hit. Brantley is on his way home, and the run is in to score from second. It's 1-1. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And he takes ball one.
Well, Matt, we got two aces on the mound. They've already each given up a run here early in the game. I tell you what, it's not what you expected, but I do know this. You got to get them early before they settle in.
And this one's too far inside, ball two. Here he comes on 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. To Crawford for one. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Brandon Belt.
And that's in there for strike one.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's outside.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is.
Yep, that ball went
Won't
out.
go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. The tag, and he is out. Back to first, and that'll take care of Longoria as well. It's a double play. At the plate, Brandon Crawford. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Coming to the plate now, Dwight Smith. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Stope will settle under it to make the play, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Justin Turner. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is flared out towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0, here it is. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at bat. Another try at 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly, and indeed he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. Stepping into the box, Yonder Alonso. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. The tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Hendricks. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Derek Holland. 9-1-2 due up. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Turner's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alan Henson. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Jeanette. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Digging in for his second at bat, Christian Yelich. Looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So that'll extend the inning and bring Wilson Ramos to the plate with 2 away. Striding in once again, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Yelich is running. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Michael Brantley.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
But there to take a hit away is Longoria. Quick reactions at the hot corner for out number 1.
Ryan.
Chris Bryant comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Digging in to try it again. Scooter Gennett. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Digging in now, Marcell Ozuna. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit. Throwing to second. Poor base running there. Got him caught in the hot box between first and second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs. Into the box now, Scott Schebler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Scott Schebler.
And a breaking ball that's chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And that's in there. Base hit. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. On a rope to the second baseman. And the runner gets back. No double play. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Crawford, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Schoop will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Dwight Smith. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here. Digging in, Justin Turner. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he misses again. 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Slow little roller to third. Up with it is Longoria. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there at the knees. Strike 1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now batting, Jonathan Schoop. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Late that time for a strike. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Here's Yonder Alonso looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich is after it. And that ends the inning. So striding forward now, and now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Inside and low, 2-1. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Now batting,
Alan Hansen the next to bat. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second. Jeanette is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. In is Christian Yelich. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Yelich.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, this. Now to the plate, Kyle Hendricks. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Albert Almora will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Down on the shins and missed with it, ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And the pitch on 2-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Center fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Brantley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first, and Holland looks to be in control here. 2 away now. Here's Chris Bryant now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Now a ball hit hard towards center. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Mike Montgomery takes over to start the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Ball hit high to the right side. but this will get into the seats. Foul. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ozuna is under it. 1 out. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's one for Jeanette, the second baseman. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Belt. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is through into right field for a single. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Evan Longoria next. Digging in once again, Evan Longoria. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Hard hit at third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Here's another 0-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 run, 8 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Jeanette. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Scooter
Jeanette. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Right fielder number 21.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. He was a ground out victim last time up. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Dwight Smith. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Smith.
Stephen Dugan will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 12, Stephen Dugan.
Looks at a curveball over the inside corner, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And there's ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up.
Now
Looks to be a textbook
pitcher.
Sacrifice situation.
Derek Holland.
Digging in, Derek Holland. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Nick Hundley. Come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Carl Edwards Jr. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Pablo Sandoval come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Sandoval.
And that misses for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Quick check on that tying run at first. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Hit out towards second. And Sandoval's aboard, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready once again, Alan Hansen. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Throw goes over to third, and this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ozuna going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. The runner scores from second. Throw won't get him. In is Christian Yelich. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Coming on is Ozuna, but he won't get there. It falls in. 1 run is scored. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out. Striding in once again, Scott Schebler. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open. Well, this isn't the inning he wanted to have. Bases loaded, you're already down 1, but you got to make sure you execute your pitch, because if not, they can blow this game totally out of reach.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Pulled toward right center field. Brantley is under it. He makes the catch, but the tying run breaks for the plate. And he's safe. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. In there, no balls and a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 0-2 delivery. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleed. Will Smith comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Jonathan Scope.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Yonder Alonso is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off. That's a good pitch right there, right on the corner with the fastball. Good job to foul it away with 2 strikes, though.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So digging in. Now, Carl Edwards Jr. He's newly entered into the ballgame. Wilson Contreras will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Mark Melanson is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Now both runners on the move. Pitch outside. The throw. The 1-2 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. At the plate, Michael Brantley, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Popped up. Crawford is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Justin Wilson will come on in relief.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs.
Here's the short stop, Brandon Crawford.
Justin Wilson.
first pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Curveball swung out and missed. 2-1 now. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike. That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Scope onto the grass. 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Dugan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The 0-1 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Alonso is there. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping up to the plate, Mark Melanson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Chris Coughlin will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. A pitch out, the throw, the tag, and he is out at second. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Turner has it. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Hunter Strickland is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Maikel Franco will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the And that misses inside 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And the pinch hitter is retired here. 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Marcell Ozuna. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a pitch swung on and hit on the ground to Longoria at third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Alan Hansen the next to bat. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Ready with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Digging in, Christian Yelich is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. The 0-2 delivery. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The catcher, number 40.
Digging in and looking for more. Wilson Ramos. He came through. Steve Cishek takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire. And now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead. Striding into the box, Justin Turner. He'll be the one to greet the closer, Hunter Strickland. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Your winner in this one would be Derek Holland if the current result holds true. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Tony Watson comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. He's set. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Up next for the Cubs.
Now to the plate, Jonathan Scope. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Just hung in there on that one. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 4 runs, 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs.